Hi everyone, my name is Grace. I am a final year physiotherapy student and I actually finished university a few weeks ago, which is super exciting. But I wanted to talk a bit about my experience going through clearing and using UCAS Extra to get onto my course. And I love that I'm able to show you that it is possible because I've graduated now and you can equally have an amazing experience and get onto the course that you want to study. And this is proof because I finished now and I didn't go in through a typical entry like other students. Okay, so first of all, I wouldn't call myself the most academic person by any means. So I did A-levels, I did sixth form and I studied biology, sociology, PE and media. And although they were hard and tough and I did all right, I didn't get the grades that I needed to study physiotherapy. So the first time when we were applying on UCAS, I kind of knew that I didn't meet the requirements for university, and that was something that made me quite nervous, and I just wasn't sure if I would get on. So after getting one rejection from a university, I freaked out and thought, oh my goodness, I need to cancel all of them and restart my application. Please don't make that same mistake that I did, because you can only apply for 5 universities once through UCAS. So it meant that I was going back to square one and I could only apply for another university one time through Extra. So the uni that I obviously applied for is Brighton. So I applied for physiotherapy again knowing that I didn't have the grades, just trying my luck that I would get on by some miracle. But unfortunately, again, they rejected me based on my grades, but I was offered the chance to study sport and exercise science, which I accepted through Extra and got onto the course, and I did a year of sport and exercise science at Brighton. So I had an enjoyable year studying sport and exercise science, but I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do long term. I obviously wanted to go in studying physiotherapy, so I ended up applying to study physiotherapy after a year on the sports science course, and that was a really straightforward process. So already being a student at the university, I was able to put in an internal application, so that meant that I still applied through UCAS, but I just made my one choice with Brighton and paid, I think it was reduced fee, like £13 for that one application. So I had the same processes as any other student. They look at your application, they look at your personal statement, they invite you into interview for my course. So I was invited for a interview, and then I was made an offer to get this grade, I would be accepted, and I think the grade was 65%. So the beauty of the course that I'm studying and Brighton in general, I would say, is that although they might expect you to reach this grade to study the course, they take this whole approach looking at you. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not academic, so it was a struggle for me to think I need to reach this grade to get onto the course, but they take everything into account. They took into account the fact that I did work experience. I was able to talk about how it impacted me and why it made me want to study my course. They took into account my interview and how I did on that. They probably took into account references and the fact that I'm already studying at uni. So they take this whole holistic approach rather than just focusing on uni to get this grade, which I love because that really benefited me. So I didn't get the grade that they said you need to get onto the course. So it meant that I waited till results day in 2018 for clearing to find out if I got into my course. And I remember freaking out on results day, not knowing what was going to happen, and I found out I got onto the course. I'm so grateful for that moment. I still remember it vividly, just being in shock and running to my mum and my younger brother and giving them a hug. But it was all okay. There's always going to be a way, whether it's through Extra like it was for my sports science course, or through clearing like it was for physiotherapy, there will always be a way. So I hope that's reassuring for you, hearing my little journey onto my course. It's got me where I am now, finishing my physiotherapy degree. So let that be an encouragement not to give up either. Like, it took a couple of attempts for me, but persevere if it's what you want to do. There's definitely a way, and I hope that encourages you. So if you are interested in studying at the University of Brighton, I would absolutely say go for it. Sign up to like an open day, get to know the university, speak to uni buddies on the website for courses. You'll have the best time. I've had the best 3-4 years here, and I wish you all the best.